The truth is, I've been hiding from you all a secret. It all started a year ago today.
I may have gotten a paper jam. I was trying to print some documents. I'm really sorry. It's like some of it blew up. I know it's gonna cost a lot, and I'm so sorry. And just like,
Paper jam!
And after that realization, I conducted a heist and unknowingly found a copy of the game buried in the dirt. And after that happened, it's all I've been able to think about. I've tried playing the Oregon Trail, I've tried reviewing Lunchables, I've tried kidnapping, I've tried murder, none of it helped! But it's time I finish this. Play this game, no more distractions, no more lies.
Alright. Here we go.
Actually, a quick background on Paper Mario first. The goal of Paper Jam near the beginning of development was never to merge the two series, but rather bring a new main character to the Mario and Luigi formula. Any character. Any new Mario character to choose from. I wonder who they chose. Paper Mario, that's right. If I could guess, that was a company-influenced idea to get a few more sales out. But wisdom, you are probably not saying. This is a good thing. They get to bring the combat aspects from Paper Mario into this game via the character. While we used to play Mario and Luigi with 2 buttons, could we deviate from that formula and create a game using 3 buttons? They wanted to create a game with 3 buttons. That's it. I don't think that screams wanting to bring over all the creative and cool aspects from the Paper Mario franchise as much as it does bad. We were first thinking about various characters such as Bowser, but then we thought, wouldn't it be interesting to have Mario work with another Mario character? Hey Akira Otani, lead producer of Mario and Luigi Paper Jam, I think Bowser is a Mario character. I'm not even going to talk about how you already did a full entry with Bowser as the main character, which you worked on as a producer 10 years before. This is absolutely a mistranslation, I will say that. And maybe he thought that sentence before Bowser's Inside Story development, but the fact that Paper Mario is seen as exclusively a party trick to sell a few extra copies to keep your company afloat, which did not work, is a little upsetting to me. I am being hyperbolic in this video, but that doesn't mean I'm still not a little pissed. I very much am. I was in the college team for it. But hey, I haven't even played it yet. Don't judge a book by its cover, right? Because covers never have any information or context or subtext or dear God, anything relating to the book that could give you a clue on what it's about. That's what I socially said. The game starts with Toad and Luigi finding a hole. Toad says his legs are too stubby to go check it out, so Luigi has to. Short people are evil, we know this. A rat then scares Toad, so he jumps up to the hole he said he couldn't get to. What'd I say? Then they find a book containing paper variants of every single Mario species, and bam, pollution. Ugh, this introduction takes forever, and the paper versions of everyone are the exact same. There's no interesting dialogue. It's just, oh, hi, exact replica, how are you? Oh, very good, very good. It's dialogue for the sake of interaction. There's nothing even charming about it. Almost every interaction so far is, wow, you're so round, there's no way you're Mario. Mario's flat, get it? The only time I've actually laughed at anything is when both of the Bowsers were fighting each other, and then a Goomba comes in and is like, hey, King Bowser? And then they both stop and stare at him, and then he's like, oh, okay, so I thought, carry on. Another problem I have with this game is how sterile everything is. There's this one part at the very start of the gameplay where Mario and Luigi have to hit 2 blocks to open this gate. This is so boring. I would much rather have to scrounge around and find a bunch of random boards and nails to build a ladder over or something else than this. Maybe even steal a cannon from a group of pirate LARPing toads, and they get really mad at you and chase you, and there's all this sequence, and then you just about get over the edge. That would be cool. That would be interesting. This game is obnoxiously boring. They got rid of the choice to add bonus XP to one of your stats after a level? This game is horrible. Oh, here's Paper Mario. This game is fantastic. As much as I love Paper Mario 64, this isn't Paper Mario, this is Paper Mario. Everything usually likable about it is not here. His fighting style isn't from the original 2 Paper Marios, or even any of them. It's certainly different from the other brothers, which I like. It's got some cool mechanics in it for sure. But this is really disappointing. The charm is completely gone. Not even a speck of it is there. Back to being positive, the running in this game is great. Seriously fantastic stuff. It gives you a feeling that no Paper Mario has ever given me, and that's actually good movement. Like, I feel so free running across a giant grass plain. It might be basic, but it's something. It feels fantastic to run through the plains and continually run into walls because timing all 3 jumps at once is impossible. Oh, you can just press X? Oh, okay. The article talks about how this one scene is a great show on how well the worlds mix together. While the 3D princess worries about being rescued, her paper counterpart silently slips through the bars. That is the most interesting example the reporter Andrew Webster could find. This is a bad sign. Oh shoot, it's Cammy Koopa, my 8th favorite Koopa. Wait, no, that's Kamek. What? But, oh shoot, it's Junior Troopa, my 9th favorite Koopa. Nope. Just Bowser Jr. What? But that's what makes these characters interesting, their charm, and they just got rid of it all? They just replaced them with the exact replicas of the mainline Mario character? Yes. Yeah, that's my main gripe with this game. There's nothing calling back to the original games, nothing of value taken from those games. This is Sticker Star meets Mario and Luigi. There is so much they could have done, and they just didn't do it out of spite, I guess?
So your main problem with this game is that it isn't Paper Mario 64?
Well, when you put it like that.
Oh my god, are you like mentally 4?
Oh, you want some real reasons? The first 2 hours of this game is just collecting paper toads, and it's pissing me off. I have war flashbacks to that.
You mean this game?
Don't mention that game in my house. Anyway, back to the engaging story. Bowser and Paper Bowser stormed the castle and stole both peaches. They make a lame joke in-universe about how often this happens, and honestly, I would have preferred literally any other storyline. Y'all remember a guy named Count Balek? Y'all remember a guy named Junior Troopa? I do. He's my 9th favorite Koopa. After a quick half-hour-long paper toad chase, this thing... I don't think anyone has ever liked this section of the game. It's clunky, and it's nothing like the actual fun turn-based combat. They could have put this effort into the combat mechanics, but if I'm being honest, I don't mind this section. Don't get me wrong, I have every reason in the world to hate this, but I don't know, it was pretty fun the first time, even if a bit repetitive. Let's hope this is a one-time thing. Never mind, this does suck.
There is a god.
I wish that this minigame was a lot more refined than it is. Overall, a lame addition that seems cool at first, but then it gets really repetitive and boring. All of this game is lame. Sure, there's a lot of parts I really enjoyed, but at the end of the day, it could have been so much more, and a lot of it is boring padding, and they just refuse to add any personality in it.
How long did you play this?
3.4 hours!
Oof. It's like 11% of the game right there. I'm sure it could still get good later on.
I don't care anymore. This game has dictated my mental health for the past year. I just want to put it behind me. You know, I used to gush about video games all the time, and I haven't done it in so long, and I miss it. I miss it so much. Sure, I like parts of it, but it's so basic and bloated, and it's not worth my time.
Honestly, good point. You should probably just stop.
You're right, Scandre. Even if I don't want to pronounce your name, I need to finish this so I never, ever have to even think about this game ever again.
First of all, it's literally in my ad. And second of all, that's the exact opposite of what I was saying.
I hate that guy. Immediately after entering this new area, they were like, hey, do you want to do this quick quest? And then I was like, no, I don't want to. And then they were like, epic, you don't have a choice. And even if you did, we wouldn't care. Here's a 20-minute long toad hunt. And oh yeah, if you died in the last 2 minutes, you have to redo the entire section again. And then I was all, oh cool, afterwards I'm planning on getting asked to do more toad hunts to be able to do a jump really high, which was vague enough for me to assume it was an optional special move unlockable for battles, so I'll roam around looking for something to do for 20 minutes before realizing it's mandatory fun! This battle. Damn it. Damn it all the way. I've spent a good, 2 hours on this game just trying to beat it, and yet it's still the most fun I've had. Because there's a resemblance of strategy, of value, and sure, it's garbage, but I prefer garbage to trash. These two pokies require you to knock each of them down at the same time, otherwise one of them will notice they're shrinking and regrow. Now, it took me an embarrassing amount of time to realize this. I thought you were supposed to knock one of them all the way down in one turn. After the boss battle, we get kidnapped and put into an underground Bowser construction site where toads are enslaved into mining a rare resource. Sounds really cool, right? It's boring. They do close to nothing with it. We meet this Goomba that gives us battle cards in exchange for breaking him out. Not because he has his own beliefs or anything cool. He still hates the Mario Brothers. He's just slightly nicer. Come on, Nintendo. They did this with Angry Birds, but this is where you draw the line? Your most profitable series? Why? They could have made a currency out of the gemstones. If you collected enough, you could bargain with the toads to help you or something. I know that... must have been massive, but please give me something cool to work with. Also, we see the exact same gimmick as the Peach cutscene when you get thrown in jail. Paper Mario escapes because he's 2D! Hey Andrew, you're not gonna believe this. The battle cards are genuinely really cool. I like the status effects it gives you. It does feel a bit overpowering, but it's still quite neat, if boring and unnatural. After a quick fight with Roy and Wendy, the roads are freed and we come back to a tropical land. Gosh, this game is pretty for the 3DS. I really appreciate it. Some of the animated segments have Mario and Luigi models, and if I'm being honest, I'm kind of disappointed they didn't use them for the real game. They're really cool. What? Oh, yeah, okay, I'm sorry. No, we get to do more baseless Paper Toad songs. Thank you, game. I don't even know what to say. I can't do this anymore, okay? I tried, but after 11 hours of playing, I don't think I can do this anymore. I fear for my sanity. And if you want a rating, 3 out of 10. Quite far below average. This isn't over! This isn't over. Oh my god! This isn't over, is it? Cause this will be in my house. Until the day I die, and there's nothing I can do about it. Unless I destroy it. I think I know how.
That's probably fine.
Well, there you have it. I'm good now. Everything's resolved, right? So, yeah. Make sure to subscribe, like the video. Monk isn't... Monk? Monk, what is this?
Good at
Hi, I hope you enjoyed that. I know the video wasn't perfect by any means. The lighting was horrible and all, but yeah, I'm hoping on doing stuff like this more often. If you found the code in this video, good job. Make sure to dislike the video if you hated it, and let me know in the comments how wrong I am.